Okay, here's the deal. I just did an unboxing video and I got everything. I nailed it. I absolutely nailed it. I got everything right in this unboxing video, except for one very important thing. I am an idiot with a microphone, as it says right here. And I didn't turn this sumbitch on. I did a 40-minute live stream with all sorts of different camera angles and awesome stuff. And I forgot to turn on my microphone because I, your host, Scott James Magner here in the Temple of Technology, am an idiot with a microphone. Or rather, I'm an idiot who sometimes forgets to turn on his microphone. So, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to do this one more time with the video of the video that I just recorded. And I'm just going to talk. I'm going to talk while I'm talking. I'll say funny things about me and what an idiot that I am, because that's the way this should really work. Because I am an idiot with a microphone. So, with that in mind, I'm going to take all the lessons I learned from doing the last 40-minute stream, roughly an hour ago. I'm going to try to condense it down to a half an hour stream, because it was still some good content, and there was stuff that I actually wanted to talk about. So, I'm going to go over here to this special scene that I've set up to make sure that we can capture the content we need to capture. And that's what we're doing right now. You're going to see this thing doubled up here. In fact, I don't really care about my viewer count, so I'll just turn it off. And it's because the viewer count for my previous stream was very low because there was no sound. I'm talking and nothing happens. So I am going to start this video and we're going to talk about the fact that I'm an idiot. So with no further ado, here is The Idiot with the Microphone Lights It Up. A video by me, Scott James Magner. So here's the deal. I have a green screen behind me right now. It's a wonderful green screen. And this green screen works wonderfully when you light it. When you have a uniform selection of lights, a uniform light value rather, that goes against the green screen to make sure that you can see things like, you know, the video behind me. That's all important because if you don't have your lighting set up exactly the right way, you're going to have a lot of blooming. In fact, you're going to see a lot of light blooming all throughout this video because the lights weren't quite dialed in exactly how I needed to be, and there was one further deal that I needed to do to make sure stuff goes on. So right now I'm talking about the light panels that I use. They're eMart light panels. They've got a large selection of LEDs in them, and they do a really great job. I bought the one in my hand there to work downstairs with Lindsay's camera downstairs when she was taking dance classes. I've taken the diffuser panel off the front of this. You can see that it's got 6 times 10 lights. It's got 60 LEDs. And you can change the color that those LEDs output by just putting one of these plastic diffuser panels in front of it. These lights work great when you're filming Zoom videos or taking online classes or you're in meetings. They work fantastic. The lights that I've got for my main lights here have 72 lights, 72 LEDs instead of 60 LEDs. They're a little better, the ones that I've got right down here on my face. You can see that my face is very well lit. In the video here, there are no LED lamps currently lit. I'm using the overhead lamp. I guess there are 2 LED light bulbs in the overhead light fixture here in my office, and they are just shining down. The rest of my office is in fantastic detail, but my face is in shadow, and that's because it is not properly lit. And what I'm talking about right now is why it's important to have proper lighting in your videos so that your videos look good. I bought some clamps to help me mount these lights better. Previously they were on a very long extendable tripod and a very small tripod. In fact, I've got both of them handy. They're around here somewhere. Here's how great these streams work. Even when I'm trying to fix the mistakes that I made in my streams, I can't fix the mistakes. because I'm an idiot with a microphone. Where'd the damn thing go? There it is. So here I'm showing you my 3-monitor system and how everything works. And where there would normally be lights, I'm pointing out where the lights are. One of the lights was on this tiny tripod. This is a great tripod. I will talk about these tripods in another stream. I love them. This is the ZDO tripods. They're very hardcore. They're heavy duty. They can take a lot of weight, and they really are stable. So I've got 2 this size and 1 very large one that I use for specific cameras here and there. So I've got a long one and a small one. They're really good. You can even use them as, you know, boom mics, as it were, to just kind of do handheld stuff. Right now, I am grabbing the other tripod that I use. This is an eMart tripod. It came with the lights that I'm currently using up above the monitors. I have 2 of these tripods because I have 2 of these lights, and they work really well. And that is my first break. What I'm going to do, I'm going to skip ahead because there's a lot of talk about tripods here and how I've forgotten the word tripod. So I'm just going to skip ahead here. Right here. What am I talking about right here? Right. Right here, I'm going to show off the packaging that Amazon sent my 2 new light clamps in. It is a really nice envelope. I'm still talking about lights. Don't I ever shut up? This is ridiculous. I have to take a drink. Deal with this guy who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. There we go. We're talking about the recyclable packaging here on this Amazon bit. It is a completely paper-based package. It is not plastic like that. The ones you can see in the background just below me right here. I recycle those. I use them to ship out DVDs and books because I have a thriving send stuff other places business. It's this packaging right here. It's a paper packaging. You can recycle it. It requires no extra effort to recycle. It is simply paper, and it works great. I have opened the package here, and I'm showing off. I can't help myself. I'm showing off my microphone. It's a great microphone, and I've used a clamp here or there. I've used a clamp very much like the clamps I'm about to use for these LED lights to mount a camera on the boom mic for my microphone. And that's my unboxing camera. It's a Logitech C920X. It's a fantastic camera. It works great. I can use the boom arm to manipulate it into any position I want. In fact, I'm going to show off exactly what it looks like when you dial that sucker in. And so this is the desk surface that I've got right here. It's where I do all my desktop work. There's my glasses, some scissors. I've got another lighting solution here, which I don't like. This guy right here. I don't like this. This is basically made to clamp on to a laptop over the camera, and you turn it on like so. It puts out a decent amount of light, but it's not as good as these lights. It's just nowhere near as good. I was just showing off the fact that I'm an idiot. You can see me up there being an idiot in the corner. And I left my Android phone on all day. I left it running an app, and it was just sitting here on my desk since noon or so, and I took this video at 9:40 p.m. There is the box for my clamp. It is the Small Rig clamp. And it's in fact the Small Rig, LQP206-01. We're going to go into the Amazon listing for this clamp. Anyway, I bought these things for $15 each. I thought it was a decent investment. It was a decent... Oh, there it is at the bottom. No, so at the bottom, I've got my last unboxing, which is the bamboo area rug that I've got under my ass right now. And I'm about to... I think I'm about to change Yeah, I'm about to change. I'm about to change what it says to the proper. There it is. Small rig super clamp mount. That's what it is. And it is a fantastic mount. I'm very happy with it, as I'll go into in the video in just a moment. No one is watching this. That's okay. This is going to be the real video for the longest time. Oh, it's not playing. Oh, there it is. There's my hands. My hands are small, I know. They're not yours. They are my own. I'm reading off the back of the box. I'm showing off the packaging. I really do like this packaging. This packaging is sharp and compact, and it does the job. It delivered to me two clamps to use to permanently mount my lights on the back of these monitors. And why they're on the monitors, well, I'm going to explain that in just a moment. But first, I want to go into how cool the packaging is for these things. There's not an inch of wasted space. There's not a cubic centimeter of dead space in this box. It comes with the clamp. It also comes with a couple of these adapters in case you have to tighten stuff down. They don't suck. In fact, I am putting, as we speak, I'm putting these into one of these boxes. And I'm going to put... oh no, that's good. I should wear that more often. Yeah, I'll deal with that. I'm going to put it into this box, and I'm going to keep the box because, as I mentioned in the previous video, this is a tapeless box. It was engineered specifically to hold what's inside this, and this is a good box. People joke and talk about, oh, you got to keep that. It's a good box. This is a really good box. It doesn't require tape to seal. It protects the stuff that was inside of it. It's a good box. It's a good box. All right. So I'm examining, I'm examining how the clamp works and the ways to do stuff. I'm using camera 2, which is the camera over here, where we stay classy. I'm showing off the range of the clamp, how the clamp will tighten and open. Scratch my beard, that's very important. Gotta scratch your chin every so often. I'm showing off here where everything's going to go. Now, in fact, I'm going to manipulate the arm that I've got camera 2 on so that I can actually show you the back of my monitors. There's my ceiling. This is high quality entertainment right here. You don't get this on the paid streams. You only get this on the amateur streams. In fact, I'm just going to tighten this up just a tad more. There we go. Ha ha ha. I'm going to move this even out of frame there. You can still hear me because it's a great microphone. But I just wanted to center myself here in this frame to make sure there's no distractions, because this is the idiot stream of all idiot streams. All right, so there's the clamp. I've got it all the way out there. You can see it's got a ball mount on the top, plus a standard camera tripod mount. In the upper right-hand corner, you can see my light panel and how I've got it set up. I've got the touch control to it affixed to the top of my monitors with a little adhesive strip. It's a good strip. It keep it in place there, and all I have to do is reach up and touch the control, and the light will turn off. For example, I'm going to turn off this one here. It's off. You can definitely see the difference when the light is not on, whereas when the light is on. There's me futzing with the clamp. I am using the support arm, the support bracket rather, on the back of my monitors because I have these already elevated off my desk at the right height. And these two monitors on the sides don't elevate up and down with the sit to stand riser that I've got the center monitor on. And what I talk about a lot in this stream is how the center monitor is integral to my streaming experience and my entertainment experience. It's where the 4K Brio camera is, right there on top. Here I am screwing the clamp in. It's a lot easier to screw the clamp in when, or rather to deal with that whole deal, to deal with the whole deal. See, I can't even talk anymore. It's been a long day, a really long day. I got a geriatric cat in the other room. Takes a lot of my effort, a lot of my brain. All right, so I have affixed the light panel, the LED light panel with 72 LEDs to the clamp. I know how the clamp is supposed to attach to the support bracket on the back. I'm going to move that sucker around. I'm going to use that adjustment knob at the back to aim it precisely where I want the light. I want the light right here. I'm looking at you, light. I shouldn't. It's a bright light. But I'm looking at you, light. And there it is. It's exactly above the monitor. It's centered on the monitor, which gives me a really decent angle because I've got these suckers squared away for ergonomics. All right. I am futzing with my monitor arm, with my camera arm rather, to get the best view of the lights and how everything works. So I'm just going to reach up here, I think, in a second. There we go. I switched to, oh, no, that's my big ass face again. Groot's in the background. Groot masks up. It's very important to masks up. It took me a while to really dial in this this Logitech Brio 4K camera. So I got the I got the angle that I wanted for streams. There we go. That's camera 2 where we stay classy. I got it on the arm right here so I can grab it and twist it around to show off as much of the workspace as possible, as much of the office as possible. This is the camera that I use to get better views of the Tempo technology. And you can see right now that I've got the filter turned on for that camera for green screen. All the weird digital floofy artifacts that are on the screen right now, that is the camera and the camera software, the OBS software, trying to process the fact that my shirt has elements of green in it, even though it's a giant blue shirt. You can see over my shoulder there, over my shoulder there. Get that right, yeah. Over my shoulder there, I've got the curtain that I draw across the window for a green screen. It is green. It is a green screen, but I drew that soft curtain across there to get coverage where I don't have other coverage, and it works great. I love it. It's the cheapest green screen solution. I think I paid $15 for a curtain rod. I paid $15 for the curtain, and it pulls across and it does the green screen just right. Hey, we've got a viewer. Hello, viewer. I hope you are not. Oh, it's the same two viewers I had last time. A Service Stop and Cindy K.A. Welcome, A Service Stop and Cindy K.A. I am so sorry about the last stream. The last stream, not the best. In fact, I don't even think you're really viewing this. You're just in chat. Yeah. Anyway, if you're watching this and you watched my last stream, I'm sorry, there was no audio on the last stream. I am providing running commentary on my commentary right now. I'm talking about, in fact, the green screen curtain that I've got there that I use for side views, specifically here for camera 2, where we stay classy. Showing off where the lights were, where the lights going. And I'm actually going to put up the second light panel right now. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to unbox the clamp, and then I'm going to fix it to the light panel. So let's skip ahead 30 seconds. Yeah, boring. We just watched that. Yep, there we go. So now let's go back 10 seconds. And another 10 seconds. And another 10 seconds. All right, so I'm going to stand up here, and I'm going to take the light panel. I'm going to screw it onto the clamp, which you've already seen me do once, but, you know, it's fun to watch it again. And in fact, if my big melon head and body wasn't in the way, you would actually see me screwing it up here on the monitor right behind me. So I'm tightening it down, making sure it's the way I want it to be. I'm clamping it down to the support bracket and the back of the monitor. Doing that again. Talk, talk, talk. Guy never shuts up. All right, now I've turned it on. You can see it over the microphone, and you can see, yeah, right here. The video and the picture is so much better when I've got these lights in my face. In fact, they're not exactly at the right angle as this video is being recorded. I have them aimed more towards the hypothetical green screen behind me. So here I've turned them off. You can see my face now and my face there. Very different. I've got the overhead light with LED lamps in it. I've got the thing right behind me there. In fact, I could even get a third light and put it on the center monitor, but I don't think I need it. I've got the ones on the side. As you'll see, I've got a little extra illumination at my feet. All right, so I can't read lips. I am a bit hearing impaired. I'm more than a little deaf in this here, and this one it's got some damage too. But I know what I just said, and I'm talking about how important it is to have proper lighting, not just the lighting overhead or lighting that comes through a window over here, to have proper lighting on your face, especially when you hook up a green screen. So what I'm doing right now is I am maneuvering myself in the temple of technology. And I'm adjusting the Brio camera, which tilts forwards and back to show my floor. So that is the bamboo area rug that I installed a couple days ago to make sure that I had a more even surface for my chair, and in general, so that I wasn't damaging the carpet with my office chair on top of that vinyl mat. It's already shown a lot of dividends because the mat doesn't move. The mat doesn't move at all. It is locked into place on the carpet. It has a lot of little bits of suction. If you watch the previous video in this series, you'll see that it's got a lot of micro holes at the bottom. And the way I solved the fact that I got a mat that was it was a foot larger than I thought it was, is I have folded in the edges for about 8 inches on each side. So if you look here, right there, you see that the eagle eyes, in fact, let me just go back a bit, and you'll see it a lot better right here. All right, right here, this area right here is slightly thicker than this area. That's because I folded 8 inches of this under to make a better flat surface, and it works great. It's fantastic. The area fits now. When I got this rug, I measured it. I measured out 84 inches, thinking that was 8 feet. It is not 8 feet. 84 inches is 7 feet. 96 inches is 8 feet. And so what I've done is I've folded 8 inches under both sides of this bamboo area rug to make a slightly less than 8 feet surface. And I've placed my vinyl chair mat on top of it. So the aforementioned green screen is going down right now. This is a giant big green screen, and it installs really easy. You set it down, you open it up, you pull it up. And so I won't make you sit through that. I'm just me getting the feet done. Here I've opened it up. You can already see it's working even in the case, and boom, just like that, you can see the feed from camera 2 outlined on the green screen. And wherever you see a bit of video that's pixelated or a bit fuzzy, that is because the green screen does not have the proper amount of lighting. So I'd already dialed in the Brio so that it worked properly with the green screen, and you saw that I have all sorts of coverage. I use my hands the same way. I'm going to keep futzing with that camera until I get it right. Could take a while. There I am. I'm autofocused. No, that's not right. You should futz with it again. Come on, moron. You should futz with it again. There I am. I'm showing off camera 2. I'm showing off the green screen. I'm showing off the blackness behind me. Black like my soul. I've turned on the game slide that I use to test everything, which is the Marvel Avengers game slide. I play a lot of Marvel Avengers in the last month or two, and it helps to have that slide on hand when I wanted to do a green screen stream. You see that the top of the green screen, in fact the area right here where my hands are, is very dark. The color separation is working great, and you can easily see how it is replacing the green background with the background of my choice. But at the bottom of the screen, the bottom of the screen, it's showing more green screen because it doesn't have the proper amount of lighting, which is the whole point of this exercise, was to make sure I had the proper amount of lighting on this monitor and this monitor to make sure that the green screen worked properly, and it does not work. Spoiler alert, I failed. I'm an idiot with a microphone, and I'm also an idiot with light panels. I failed. I thought that I would be able to tilt these enough to get proper illumination back on the green screen, but I forgot that I am in between the camera and the screen. I am the problem. And when the light comes from this direction and the light comes from this direction, it goes through me and leaves a shadow behind me. I solved this before by backlighting the green screen, but that's not really an option with the larger green screen. There's no way I can backlight that the right way. But then I got the bright idea, which I'm going to go to in a few minutes, which I'm currently using. See, I'm trying to angle it downwards over and over again. I've moved the side panels in the video to try to show off kind of how I've got the side panels.
Could you say that again?
No, I can't. Shut up, Apple Watch. I've moved the sides of my camera in here to show off, just how extreme the difference is between everything. And of course, I've got my microphone and the camera attached to the microphone still in the shot. But the color isn't what I want. So this is the full uncompressed 4K video feed from my 4K camera. You can see I'm pointing down there to the lower right and lower left, which is where the light blooming is the worst. The 4K image of my face is fine. You can see my bald spot. Everything is good. You can see the game slide behind me. You can see the microphone in exacting detail. The microphone looks great. I can't talk enough about how cool the microphone looks. It just does. Man, nobody's a multi-stream. Nobody's really watching. It's a thing. A service stop. Cindy KA, if you're watching this again, I apologize so much for making you watch the no sound stream, because I am the idiot with a microphone. I should at the very least have had the webcam on, but I've got this guy. I've got this guy right here, right? Oh, I can almost pick up Mjolnir. I can almost pick him up. He's right there. I'm not worthy. All right, I'm talking a bunch of bullshit right here. So, what I thought about just now is hooking up the light panel that I held up in my hand before at foot level and shining that light directly on the green screen behind me. And as you're about to see, besides my horrible haircut, I really need to get to a barber. I did that myself a few months back. It's not the best. It's growing out now. You get this here, but you can see I'm a little shiny on top. And you can see right there that putting the light at foot level and just shining it back over here solves all the light blooming problems. It just does. And I'm talking to myself like I'm an idiot because I am an idiot. And of course there's blooming on the other side, so I'm going to pick up that panel and I'm going to physically move it over there, and you can see that it works fantastic. Until it falls over. When it falls over, it doesn't work nearly as well. Oh, I just don't have as much hair as I used to. I'm 50 years old, kids. I don't have the hair I had when I was 40. I don't have the hair I had when I was 30. I'm 50 years old. And soon, I won't even have this shit up front. So you'll see a bald me. Sometime this year, I'm going to shave myself down, and there'll just be a shiny head on this stream. I might even just have my eyes floating here in the middle of everything, because they're a much better feature than mine. You can see reflected in my glasses. You can see the light panels. I have them at a separation so that they are not immediately impacting my pupils. It works fantastic. Okay, where are we now? Oh, we're so close to being done. There's 8 minutes left on that stream. Here I have pulled it in. Here I am adjusting my 4K camera so that I can show you off the best show you off the best possible lighting behind me. I'm going to do a lot more green screen streams with this 4 light solution. All right, so now I'm going to show off the SmallRig Super Clamp Mount Amazon.com page. I thought this was a good idea. It really wasn't. I didn't have the stream set up the right way. But if you want these clamps, they're 16 bucks. I bought 2 of them. I have 2 lamps. They work great. I thought I was scrolling a little better all around. It's not the best. But they are good clamps. They are good clamp mounts. The mini ball head, the hot shoe adapter, it's a cold shoe ball head. Those are terms I say like I know what they mean. I do know what they mean, but they're not. I'm not a photographer. I am not a professional. I do this for fun. I do this because I enjoy it. So we're just gonna skip ahead through me going down all the various bits. So here's me screwing with the. I'm showing off that for this camera, I got the double ball mount, and the double ball mount was actually featured as something you could buy in the video. In fact, the clamp on here is essentially the same as the 2 clamps I just bought, but with the double ball mount, which gives me more options for how to position the unboxing camera, which I'm showing off here on both camera 2 and camera 3, which is the unboxing camera. So we're talking about that the mini ball mount there. This is in fact the exact ball mount that I bought. I'm on that page. But there's all the stuff you get when you buy this thing for 16 bucks. You get the small rig clamp, you get the small rig mount. They don't suck. And so here I am at the end of my stream, and I'm just about to realize that I didn't turn on the microphone. I'm given the my outro pitch, right? My outro pitch talks about why you should follow and like me on YouTube and Twitch. But look at me. I don't have any. I got no volume. I got no sound because you got to turn on the microphone. You got to turn on the soundboard. Otherwise, you don't get anything. So I'm going to skip past. I was given my whole spiel here about buying my books at rsentertainment.com. Buy my books not because they're about streaming or unboxing, because they're good. They're science fiction, and I really do enjoy them. I enjoy writing them. I enjoy editing them, publishing them. They're great stuff. rsentertainment.com. My name is Scott James Magner. If you search for Scott James Magner fiction, you'll find all sorts of stuff, including stuff I wrote for video games. But for right now, I'm talking into the void over myself talking into the void. It's fun stuff. And I believe in just a second, I'm going to realize that I have turned my microphone off. That the entire stream, the microphone wasn't on. Oops. Someone's going to tell me about that. I'm going to hear about it. It's hilarious. The microphone wasn't on. So I'm going to figure out how to repost the stream, and I will get back to you on how all that works. But oops. Sorry about that. And that's it. I was the idiot with the microphone. I am the idiot with a microphone. In fact, just to show you that everything still works, here is that game slide again. Here's the game slide for everything I've got going on. I've got, in fact, I can open this up a little bit here so you can see. I put up the smaller of my 2 green screens to do this apology video for the video that I had done. Yeah. It's still well lit down here at the corners. In fact, here's my hands. You can see my hands are well lit below the desk surface. It's the way to go, really, is to have 4 lights. I thought 2 lights would do. I had 3 lights for a while because I had a light shining against that back there. In fact, I probably will add a 5th light into this room in case I pull this corner back over again, because having light in that corner is really important. But with the footlights, everything works just the way I think it should, and that's important. I'm gonna rerun the lights a bit to make sure that they work the right way. I know they work with the big widescreen. With the slightly less widescreen, they work fine. What do I know? I'm an idiot with a microphone, and here it is. Here's the microphone. This microphone is way too good for what I use it for. See, now somebody's posting links there. You're a bad person. Whoever you are, you're posting spam on me. I don't want that. VYN.FYI. That's a link. Don't click that. If you're watching this on Twitch, don't click that guy. That guy is a scammer. He's trying to get you to go to some website that's not my website. That's not what we want for this sort of thing. What we want, though, is for you to enjoy yourself. So if you have enjoyed me talking about what I was talking about, and you want to see me not screw up streams on a regular basis, give me a follow here on Twitch. Just follow, don't subscribe. Save your subscriptions for people who know what the fuck they're doing. That's my F-bomb for the end of the stream. I used it in the last stream, but you didn't hear it, so I could drop two of them. I could drop two of them now. This is on YouTube. It's on Facebook. You can find me there on Twitch, SJ Magner, YouTube, Scott James Magner, on Steam, on Blog1X. I do a lot of game videos. If you want to follow me, chat with me while I'm in a game, you can do that on Steam or Discord. I don't mind. I love to chat with people about what I'm doing and what I'm gaming. And in fact, if you join my Discord server and you want to be on the stream, we can work stuff out where you can be an idiot too, on my microphone or your microphone or whatever microphone we have access to. But the real way to support this stream is to tell all your friends, and more importantly, buy my books. I talked about buying my books in the last stream. I'm going to talk about it again. Buy my books. I write science fiction. I write all sorts of science fiction. I write space opera. I write superheroes. I write dark fantasy. And I'm a small press publisher. Ars Entertainment is a progressive publisher who focus on independent authors and the stories they tell. My partner Lindsay's book is up there, Ragged Magic. It's great low fantasy. It's a fantastic world. I'm working on the second book in that series right now. I've got my friend Evan Peterson. I've published his book of poetry. It's a poetic novel about Frankenstein's monster, told by Frankenstein's monster, in all the different genres in media that Frankenstein's monster has existed in since the beginning of when he was first written by Mary Shelley up until the most recent presentations. It doesn't have the Frankenstein that appears in the Once Upon a Time ABC show, but that's okay because I think that interpretation speaks on its own right. But if you want to know more about me and the things that I like, buy my books, tell all your friends, and please like, follow, and subscribe if subscribing doesn't cost you any money. But for now, I have been Scott James Magyar, the idiot with a microphone. My intent was to do a 25-minute video describing the 40-minute video that didn't work. But here I am at 39 minutes still talking about this video, and I think that's okay. That's a lot of streaming for one night. My voice has definitely seen better days. So I am going to sign off. Please like, follow, subscribe. Tell all your friends, do whatever you have to do. But really, what I really want you to do is have a great rest of your day.